So welcome to my YouTube channel, guys. Today we'll be working on an Excel test for digital marketing professionals, or maybe you're into paid media buying. I think this test is gonna help you scale your Excel test for an interview. I did a test recently for one of the interview I had, and I scaled it really well. So I just wanted to share this as well with you guys. Maybe you're gonna find it relevant maybe in the future, maybe if you have an interview coming up very soon. So here is the raw data for the test, and here are the questions for the test. And I have like 5 questions to answers, and this is the first one is our team is often asked to provide overall metrics on the campaign level. Please transform the data into raw data into tabs into digestible campaign level. And the other part is with no knowledge that the advertiser has a focus on return ad spend. Please sort your product campaign from best to worst, and also what is the overall ROAS for all the campaign, and the highest and the lowest. So the first of all, one key um, um, skills that is needed for more like for a data marketing professional is know how to use pivot table. So yeah, what you just need to do is to come over to choose more of a column, go to where data is, and choose summarize with pivot table. So this is going to take you to, you can either use a new sheet or like an existing worksheet, but I advise using the new sheets. It's going to take you to where you're going to start choosing the metrics you're going to be um, working with. So for this, right, what we're going to be looking at is we're going to be looking at the campaign, right? So probably going to take the campaign level, the campaign ID, and would also look at the so we're just creating a summary of what the data is going to look like maybe for stakeholders. So we're going to choose um, the uh, the impressions. We're going to look at the impressions. We're going to look at the clicks. The CTR is going to be like an average CTR. We're not going to make use of the sum. So to get an average CTR, just click on this aspect, this icon, then go to average. So it's going to give you more like an overall average CTR. Then you click on that. Then you choose um, the sum of orders, which is quite needed. Total sales made, the conversions that you had, and I think for the conversion as well, the conversion has to be the average conversion as well, not the total, because this is like a click-through rate, so we need to use the average um, conversion. So for that same process, click on this icon and come to average, then you click on average conversion. And so we look at the spend, what's the sum of spend you use, and average CPC as well. Yeah, gives the sum, so you need to change it to average as well. And what do we have left? We have return on ad spend. For the return of ad spend as well, it needs to be average as well. For to get the average on the ad spend, you need to click on this part as well, average on the ad spend. And you might also want to change this to percentage, or you might leave it as number, but I prefer my return on ad spends to be percentage. So which just kind of change it to percentage. I prefer, you can either leave it that way, but I prefer my it gives more of a quick overview or better understanding of it. So that is part of it. Then add units and average item pricing. So for the average item pricing as well, I also need to convert it to average item pricing. I think, okay, the sum of add unit attributed, which is added as well. Some add unit attributed, average return on ad spend, and yeah, I think what is okay. This aspect as well needs to be added. The new to brand sales, so more like customers that are new to the brand sales, and also this one is new to brand. So this is more of a campaign. This is more of a campaign from a performance ad from Amazon. let's just say Amazon. Just give it more like an Amazon. So okay. So yeah, this is pretty much of a summary to answer the first question that says um more like give a campaign level overview of this data. So this is a campaign level overview of the data, and you can see everything in here. And the second question says that um, so sort your product campaign from best to worst performance. So now we need to sort out the campaign from best to worst, which focus on return on ad spend. So this is the return on ad spend. Where is it again? Okay, yeah, this is return on ad spend. So we need to sort this from largest to smallest. No, this is from largest to smallest. From largest to smallest. So yeah, so this is the performance of the campaign from largest to smallest. You can see the most performing campaign is this one, and the less performing one is this one. So that answered that question. And the other question says, what is the overall return on ad spend of all the campaign? So the overall for the overall for it is, this is the overall return on ad spend for the campaign. So you can just say overall here is overall is this, which is the average for it, and if it's 2.5, you can also convert it to percentage if you want to. So the other part, the other question is which has the highest overall return on ad spend across the entire flight. So the average overall, the highest, this is the highest, but if maybe you want to do some conditional formatting, you might say um, the top 10 if you want to do that, or top 1 item. So we might just maybe create more rule and say top 1. That would give you, maybe change the color and fill the color with green. So that's the top 1, and that gives you like, so the question says was the highest overall entire. Let me just copy this and put it here. Yeah, the overall highest is this, and the overall lowest, overall this is this. So, and the lowest is, which is this one as well, but we can use condition formatted as well to say highest, okay, bottom item, but you can create a rule bottom 1. So this is just kind of gives you more like, makes it, no, this is wrong. So we can just do this, say bring it down, create a condition formatting, say condition formatting, this is bottom, say bottom 1. So yeah, you can see bottom 1. Why this in C? So this is answer to this is this, it's 2%. So as I said, you can either leave it as percentage or leave it as decimal figure. Yeah, so yeah, with this, right, you should be able to scale it. What's the most important is you being able to know your pivot table clearly, and with that, I promise you, you're gonna pass your test regardless of what it is. Just ensure you know how to run a pivot table, and you'll be good to go. Thank you so much. Subscribe to my channel and watch out for the next video. Thank you.